set. Check that out. We've got some wonderful colors for you to choose from. Honestly, I own everything in your collection. I look at this knife sharpener and I'm like, yep, have it in my kitchen. This is the coolest knife and scissor and screwdriver sharpener that you will ever see. Watch the chef use this. Big customer pick, by the way, and best value we've ever done.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is what you need to sharpen a knife properly. You need a whetstone or a sharpening stone, and you also need, this guy, a steel, okay? This is what chefs use and have used for centuries, and this is how difficult it is. Let me show you. You take a knife. You have to keep it perfectly at 18 degrees and take a full stroke. You turn the knife over. Perfectly at 18 degrees, full stroke. Not only does it sound horrible.
I was gonna say.
Right, not only is it difficult to figure out where is 18 degrees, but the truth is, you probably ain't got this, and you probably ain't got this. So even if you've got one or the other, it's useless. You need both, right?
It's a two-step.
Forget about it. It's a two-step process. It's hopeless, and it's really difficult to do. I'm throwing them away. And here's why. Because I've developed this incredible little knife sharpener. Hear it?
Yep.
All right, so here's what you do. You take your knife, you go through, I've got it marked here, number 1. You go through, it's perfect at 18 degrees, all right? It will always remain at 18 degrees. You will never mis-sharpen your knife. It's aluminum oxide. Now, the aluminum oxide wheel is super strong, so it will grind down the steel. But before I go any further, shall I destroy this blade and make you understand that this is 100% blunt so I can sharpen it for you?
I would like to see
Watch this. This is how you ruin a knife, ladies and gents. You just go ahead
He sounds tonight.
you just put steel on steel, and there's no way. See how, look, this is so dull.
Right.
Look at this. Let me get a tomato and show you how dull it is. Okay, so
that's a dull knife.
This is a dull knife, all right? Okay, so let's put that to one side. Let me now sharpen it for you with my new knife sharpener. You turn it on. You go through it once, twice. Now I'm going to do it like 4 times because you can see I just totally destroyed the blade. 4 times on number 1, then I move over here to number 2. I'm going to go through it 4 times on number 2, and that is it.
Well, because what's interesting is, first of all, we all need a knife sharpener. If you have knives, you need a knife sharpener, even for the best knives. But I never knew that it was a 2-step process, that's what professional chefs did.
That's how we do it, absolutely. Now, same tomato, look.
Look at that.
Same, there's no tricks, you guys. I didn't pull a different knife out. You saw it. This is just an old dodgy knife that was in the back of someone's cupboard, and have a look at how sharp it makes it. Like that. That was a terribly dull knife. Let me do it again, all right? This time, let's put it on the steel. Here we go. See? This is just ruining the knife, right? This blade is totally destroyed. All right, again, let's try this tomato. See, look, it's a dull knife, right? Now let's get it nice and sharp. And by the way, this is an El Cheapo. We've crossed the blade up, the brand out, because we don't want to be rude, but it's not an expensive blade. This actually isn't as dull as the first one, so let me just do it 3 times on each side. 3 times on number 1, at perfect 18 degrees. 3 times on number 2, perfect 18 degrees. It only takes a minute to do it, which is what's so cool about it, right? You drag it all the way through. Let me get a new tomato.
By the way, while you slice that, it's got little suction cups on the bottom, so it stays perfect on the countertop. We're gonna show you scissors. We're gonna show you how you're gonna sharpen your screwdrivers, which I think is amazing for all the toys you're gonna be putting together this holiday season.
How cool is
but
that?
while you're doing that, Georgie in Nebraska, hi, nice to have you tonight. Say hello to the chef.
Hi, Georgie.
Hi, how are you?
Good, darling, how are you?
Good, good. I just wanted to brag that I was able to get the bakeware set in green.
Yes! Woohoo!
Oh, you're gonna love it.
You're one of only a few, Georgie, my darling. I'm taking it home as well, because I know it's going to be very, very well used at my house.
We're going to keep that milk cold so we can slide those chocolate chip cookies onto a plate.
Oh, I like her.
I like that. I like that.
Georgie, do you have any of the DuraPan at home already?
I do have a DuraPan, and it's so nice for evenly browned fried chicken.
Oh, isn't it so good?
Fried chicken and cookies.
Right.
We're going to Nebraska.
Georgie, where do you live? I want to come around.
I'm looking forward to throwing that old, warped, rusty cookie sheet into the recycle bin.
I did. You look at it and you're like, have I actually had this in my kitchen? It's,
This is what I put my food on.
Right.
You have to, this is actually what I'm putting my food on. The stuff that is a little rusty, is super tarnished and more, you know, you'll get it home, and Georgie, you will love it because you'll just bake and bake and bake.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you,
so
Georgie.
welcome, darling.
Happy
Thanks for giving us a
Thanksgiving.
call.
I love it.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we only have a couple minutes. Do the scissors. scissors?
So scissors, they go in the side here. We've actually put a spot especially for scissors.
For all your gift wrapping? Oh my gosh,
so,
if your scissors are
yeah,
awful.
you keep your scissors nice and sharp. Also, right, so this is perfect. You have a little play with that and show everyone how sharp it is. For screwdrivers,
Watch
fellas,
this.
you know when your screwdriver gets a little, off to the side?
Yeah.
Check this out. I'll put this little hole in here. And you'll see a little spark come out of it. That's fine, right? And this just straightens up your screwdriver.
Isn't that neat?
And look at that. It's back to new. So you've just put a new edge on your screwdriver. So instead of going and buying yourself an expensive new screwdriver set, you just straighten up the ones that you've already got. And you get that in for what, 25 bucks?
25 bucks, yeah. And it's normally 30, so we've taken $5 off just for the chef's visit. It's on 2 credit card payments, so you pay $12 and change and free shipping and handling. Listen, you have through the end of January. If you don't use this to sharpen all your scissors for your gift wrapping, to sharpen all your knives for your guests and your prep work, to sharpen your screwdrivers for all of the presents and the toys you're going to be putting together, send it back.
It's the perfect hostess gift.
Seriously, yes.
Because on Thanksgiving, what always happens? The knives are blunt. Who's got a sharp knife? And then you're like standing there trying to get through the turkey.
Yeah.
You get this little guy home or you give it as a gift, any knife. It doesn't matter if it's an old, beaten up, rusty. You saw how dull those knives were. You sharpen it up in a heartbeat and you will be the hero of the holidays.
Well, something that the chef taught us that I didn't know is professional chefs do a 2-step process. So that's what you're getting. The knife is at the perfect 18-degree angle, like you said. You've got that perfect 2-step process so that you have perfectly sharp knives every single time. 505722 is your item number. We do need to move on. That's a sharp knife.
Right.
But stay in the ordering process for this. We've got one for you if you're on the line again.